Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Blockers. Been kind of excited to see this, and it did get a 6.7 on IMDb. So that's not bad. It's not great, but I think we might get a couple of laughs. Anyway, it's about three parents trying to stop their daughters from losing their virginity on prom night. So, you know, okay. Leslie Mann, John Cena, and Barinholtz. I don't know if I said that right. You'd know him if you saw him. You might even know him by my chopping up of his last name. And Catherine Newton is another person in here. Not sure if I know her. Probably when I see her I might. But anyway, let's get into it a little bit. See if we get any laugh out loud moments. And I'll let you know a little bit more about the plot line when my first check-in and tell you what I'm thinking. And then we'll summarize at the end. I don't know. Stick around. I'll be back. Hey everybody, how about a quick check-in? We're watching Blockers, of course, and it's at the 40-minute and 55-second mark. Not much more to tell. I'll elaborate a little bit more on the plot. So as you know, three girls who are going to prom make a pact to lose their virginity, and their parents try and stop them. They're trying to block them from this happening. It's Blockers. The three girls, the opening scene, not a spoiler alert, the three girls are going off to, I think, kindergarten together. They're not going together, but they all meet right before they go into kindergarten and become friends all the way through high school, up into their senior prom. The parents are played by John Cena, who's the parent of one of them, and he's married to somebody else. And then Leslie Mann is another parent. She's a single mom of one of them. And then Ike, whatever his last name was, is the third parent. He's the father of one of the other children, and he's separated from his wife or divorced from his wife, and she's married to somebody else. So they're the main characters in all of this. So of course it leads up to prom. They make this pact. These parents find out about it and are trying to stop it. Well, two of them are trying to stop it. One isn't. It's kind of a comedy of errors there, but you get that. But leading up to it, there are some laugh out loud moments. So John Cena, I think he's hilarious. I think he's really good in this. And then Leslie Mann, she's good, but them together there's some good chemistry there that makes some funny moments that I think so far. So far I like it. I'm afraid that now as what they're right now, so it's all the building up of everything behind, them going to prom. At this point of the movie, they're at prom, and their parents have now figured out what they're trying to do, and they're now, on the move to try and stop it from happening, on a mission, whatever. So I'm not sure how. I don't like these parts in the movies because I don't see the funny parts as much. You lose it here, I think, sometimes. But you never know. I'm going to keep watching it and see if there's any funny parts throughout the chase. I did air quotes. You'll laugh when you watch this movie about air quotes. Anyway, I'll get back to it a little bit more, and if there's something interesting, I'll check in again. If not, I will see you at the credits. Alright. Hey everybody. We're at the credits of Blockers. And it was pretty much what I had expected for the second half of the movie. The chase, there were a couple of funny moments. Not as many as in the first 40 minutes. Not that the first 40 minutes was full of laughter, but it kind of dies down as they go through it, and it's also what you think is funny. They have more of the I don't know, like the action comedy, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, for example, not in the movie, but tripping and falling down as opposed to one-liners is what I'm trying to say. So it was more about that. Which is funny to some people, not so much to me. I think the one-liners and that kind of verbal comedy is funnier. There was still some of that, and then there might be some of the things that you might like if you like that. Again, the non-verbal comedy, I guess we'll call it. I'm sorry, I'm losing my my vocabulary, but you get what I mean, right? So that happens. So and then of course. What's going to happen at the end. They're trying to block them from doing all of this stuff, and I'm not going to tell you what happens, but it still remains a mystery. and then the sentimental piece of it, because these are parents of children who are becoming young adults, and flying out of the nest, and they're seniors, and they got to start making their own life choices, and all of that is all wrapped up into that. So anybody who's a parent, you'll see that part of it. So while it's good, but it changes the tone of the movie a little bit, for those pieces of it. But all in all, I thought it was good. Not incredibly great. I kind of got the feeling there could be a sequel. Not that they left it open or anything like that, but it's kind of like Bad Moms. Alright? That's a good analogy. So I think they could figure out a way to make Blockers 2. I'm not sure how well it did in the theater, but we know it's 6.7 on IMDb. For Kimmel's Irish Pub, I'm going to give it a 7. But I think it's worth watching. John Cena, I like him. Hopefully he continues to be in these kinds of roles, because he is funny. He was pretty funny in this. I liked him a lot. And I think all three of them, all the parents, were funny when they were in it. So I like that part of it. But still, going with a 7. Don't have to go on it any further. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know what you think. Love to hear the comments. Hit the like button, all that jazz. And see you next time. Kimmel's Irish Pub.